Hello, my name is Darren Mitchelson and I'm the Technical Director at Hang Solutions, and in this short video I'm going to talk you through how to create a safety datasheet using SDSOnline. So we'll log into the software using the demo account and we'll go into Datasheet Manager and we'll create a safety datasheet. Straight away you can see this traffic light system, all section red and in a random order. Now this order is not random, it's a logical order of how to create your safety datasheet. It's recommended you create it in this order so that at section 6, say, you know what hazards it's going to be because you've already filled in section 2, and at the end of it all you get to section 14, the transport information, and you'll know if it's hazardous or not for transport. So we'll start at section 1 and we'll create a product. Before I do that, I'll just quickly show you the substance mixture feature. If we just quickly switch this to a mixture, we'll get a new section, which is section 3 appear, and we can put the breakdown of our mixture in here. Otherwise there's no need for this section, and we'll switch it back to a substance just to get rid of it. Okay, section 1. Product name, let's call it Darren Test Product 9001. Give it a product code. We won't fill in any of this information, we can give it some other names if we want, and we can see the default substance use is copied over from our company information onto this section. Let's update it. Section 9, solid, liquid or gas, and then we can enter information into here. So melting point, we'll say it was 25 degrees, and we'll say no to these, we'll select all that, 25 degrees for that. Right, at the bottom of section 9 we've got this box which will appear throughout the SDS editor. You have your default phrases here which are set up from this section, and then all you do is you select that data, click the button, and it moves it from the right hand side to the left hand side of the screen. Very simple, and you can edit that information to whatever you like. So we'll update that. Section 9 now complete. I'll just fly through these sections. We'll skip this on the video, I think. Out there. Okay, section 2. This is where you could search for your actual hazards of the product. So we'll search for an old R code to start off with, and we'll say it's H225, it's highly flammable. You can also search for keywords and actual H phrases as well, and it will find them. Yes. Now you can see these are all slightly different, and it's because They're all acute tox 1 and acute tox 2. Different forms. They are essentially the same H phrases but slightly different, and this information tab will show you those differences. You can also say that the product is non-hazardous. Now if you click this box, it will remove all the hazards from the safety data sheet, and it will give us this non-hazardous label text, which is the text that will appear on your label instead of all the hazard information. But this is not a non-hazardous product, it's a H225. And it's toxic. If swallowed. Okay, next stage is to select which ones you want to appear on your safety data sheet, which is the box on the left, and which ones you want to include on your label, which is the one box on the right. We'll choose everything because we want as many of these to copy over onto our other sections in our safety data sheet. We'll choose these. We'll just choose this one. So you click the red box and you can add extra information. Okay, update that section, and then it will have copied. Fill that in. Flask. Take that again. And there we go. Section 2 is now complete. Just quickly show you this as well. This is where we assign our label alerts. So for this one we'll say do not pack in glass, and that just quickly assigns that label alert to that product. Now we'll fly through the other sections, just filling in all of these. You can see this one now has the P phrase on it. You no longer have to put any information in here if you don't want to, because the P phrase data will go into that box. So it saves a lot of time having these choosing as many P phrases in section 2, because they will get copied over on section 1. Also select multiple of these and they'll all copy over. Section 8, we've got the control parameters at the top, but for this one we'll say no data available. Section 15, you can attach a safety data assessment form, which will appear at the end of the safety data sheet, but for this one we're not going to do that because we haven't got any. And then the final section, section 16, and then we have section 14, which is our transport data. So for this you can either choose non-hazardous, or you can search for a UN number. Hopefully that will exist. Yep. And we'll say it's that. So we'll update. And then you see it's quickly filled in that data for us and put the air, road and sea data in, so you can review it once you've selected the search criteria. Okay, now let's process it. Select the format. Now eventually this will have multiple formats in GHS, China, once they go on board, the US. So we'll process it now for an EU. It takes a few seconds for it to process, and then we have a new product here, which we can now go back into and edit. We can make a copy of it, or we can download the safety data sheet. So we'll open that, and there we go. That is how you create a safety data sheet using SDSOnline. Please check our other videos out for how to use templating in the datasheet editor, and then how to print the actual labels.